So today we are discussing about something called instructional materials. Instructional materials, these are some of materials that helps in learning, and the first instructional material we shall discuss is the display boards. We're going to discuss about the display boards, and display boards, as we shall see, these are type of boards. They can either be permanent, they can be portable, that helps in delivering of instructions in a classroom. So display boards, these are artificial surfaces in which still visuals and verbal symbols are presented for learning purposes and for display of important information. So you use the display boards to display some important information. You can display still visuals. You can also display verbal symbols in learning. Okay. We now want to look at the types of display boards. And there are several types of display boards, which includes chalkboards, we have whiteboards, we have bulletin boards, flannel boards, magnetic boards, and pegboards. Let's now discuss the chalkboards. Chalkboards are the most common display service in the classroom, on which to write or draw on using a piece of chalk. They can either be black, blue, green, or any other color that reduces glare and provides good visibility or legibility. You can also call it legibility. Chalkboards can further be classified or divided into several types, but we want to dwell mostly on these first two. The first one is fixed chalkboard, portable chalkboard. The fixed chalkboard, this one is permanently mounted on wall, or part of the wall is painted to serve as a board. It is always available when needed. This is one of the advantage of using the fixed board. It's always available when needed because it's fixed on the classroom. Number two, it is usually large, that's providing ample space for display. It is cheap to install and maintain and not easily damaged. However, there is a disadvantage of using the fixed board because some parts may not be easy to reach due to heights. The other type of board is the portable chalkboard. This type of board is mounted on a stand that allows it to be moved from one place to another. So it's, as the name suggests, it's portable. It can be used outside the classroom or in other classrooms with different classes. It enables the teacher to plan or draw sketches before the actual classroom. This is because the teacher can have with him or her the board in the staff room or outside in the field, so you will have enough time to prepare before the real class commences. Here we have a sample of a portable chalkboard. You can see the teacher is having it in the field outside the classroom, so she will be able to prepare the lesson before the real time of the class begins. However, this type of board has some disadvantages, and they include it has small display service, so it's limited to what you can put into it. It's easy damaged and can be misplaced. Because it's portable, you can move out maybe in the fields, and after finishing with it, sometimes you can forget it, so it can be damaged outside there, or you can also misplace it. We now want to look at the uses of the chalkboard. The chalkboard has got several uses, which includes engaging class in working out examples or solutions and answering oral questions. Number 2, record pupils' ideas and suggestions. Mounting wall charts and other learning resources for common class view. For systematic display of the entire subject matter of a lesson. The other use involves developing lesson summary or main points. And lastly, developing drawings, sketch, illustrations, etc. We have looked at the chalkboards and its various types. We now want to look at the second type of display board, which is called the whiteboards. Whiteboard is a smooth white plastic display surface on which to write or draw using special marking pens rather than chalk. Remember, with the chalkboards, we normally use the chalk, but here with the whiteboards, we use special marking pens and not the chalk. Here's an example of a whiteboard, and as you can see, it's a white plastic surface. Okay, the white non-glare surface is also suitable for projection of instructional films or slides. Let's now look at the advantages of using the whiteboards. The first advantage is that whiteboards are clean and dustless. This is what makes it different from the chalkboards, because remember, with the chalkboards you normally use the chalk, and the chalk produces some dust, but with the whiteboards it's very clean and dustless. Number 2, it presents clearer visuals than the chalkboard. The other advantage is that it is multi-purpose. It has several instructional uses. It can also be used in rooms that does not require dust, e.g. the computer labs. However, the whiteboard has got also some disadvantages. And the first disadvantage is that it has a smaller surface than chalkboard. It is also expensive to install and maintain. and the materials used are more expensive, e.g. the pens. In summary, we have looked at two types of display boards, that is the chalkboards and the whiteboards. Remember, we have several types of display boards like the magnetic boards, the flannel boards, the peg boards. So in our next lesson, we shall continue with the rest of the display boards. Thank you and bye. See you in our next lesson.